Yes, family, welcome to Dr. Ren's Politics. Memo Bibia Akwaba, Eba Dr. Ren Politics. So, between Komo, Ebedin Komo. And our head topic now, I know say it's not your usual, different. And it's different because we have to have conversations. You who say painful, you who say ministers, MPs, I am for a teacher, any monketwa, etie. And it is any no, we need to start talking about a year a quite befaswa, a better tree my Ghana. And I believe say will be our dreaming, will be our name dear, will be our answer and cast the crony man or betting at tree. Thanksgiving bomb in Wakwaba. When you say in Ghana no at the Yakomaso. In your young call my Ghana and abe a crabeshe. Ah, Sebio, can you ma ukrum? Sebio car. You animal mabawa, you animal rantiano, into batam conenam stresso, and co brenco sofa. And in Tiana, maybe say a dinkomo. Roberto Marim Wakwaba. Kokomrimli ahofe Wakwaba. Obaba Modiana share video. Now, and then come on, I didn't ideas to develop Ghana's a year regions. Where do we start from? Ideas. O my Ghana no sebio and yan crying to Kumasin Kwan Ghana. And ye greater Accra and Ashanti region Kwan Ghana. And the Ghana was 16 regions. A quite ben so and I also see a bit to me a faso. Ama regions ni na no. Edimu. Ama regions ni na so sebio. Ebe more active. Enyuma bekoso. Sebio. A friend is saying development bekoso. Yen din komono. Because yen chere ya adwene. This week in ano, I'm saying na mateka crack. Na me nkɔmmɔ didie mu na agya ɔpanyin bi a ɔwɔ ɔman Ghana mu frɛ me. He was once upon a time a minister of state. Na wɔne me di nkɔmmɔ no, ana agya nkɔmmɔ didie mu na ɔkyerɛ sɛ yɛyɛ adwuma no a yɛyɛ no deɛ yɛbɔ yɛn ho mmɔden. But yɛma more solutions mbra because mpanyinfoɔ no hwɛ yɛn mpanyinfoɔ tie yɛn. Ana mpanyinfoɔ nso a wɔn tie yɛn no, nnwom nyinaa na ɛwɔ saa nimdeɛ ne nyansa no a ɛne akokoduro no a yɛde bɛtena ɛyɛ social media a yɛkyerɛ yɛn adwene no. Nti efiri na ɛkɔ yi deɛ yɛkyerɛ yɛn adwene no. We should also come up with solutions a yɛn mpanyinfoɔ yi wɔn tie ɔbɛfa bi. And say yɛn freedom fighters deɛ daa ne daa nyinaa no yɛkyerɛkyerɛ kwan abiebie solutions ani a yɛbɛtumi de asolve yɛ problems. Ebi ne ɛyɛ ɔhene David ɛyɛ a friend is saying cleanliness campaign team a ɛna yɛn nuanom aberanteɛ ma wɔn aba from Boston boys a wɔn nso aso mu a wɔn nso ɛde yɛ wɔ man Ghana mu. And this is what we want. Yɛka nyinaa na mpanyinfoɔ no nso no wɔn nso ɛfa solutions no na wɔn make sure sɛ solutions na yɛde ba no. Wɔn nso bɛsom no bɛ implement a ɛbɛyɛ nationwide a ɛho bɛba mfasoɔ ama yɛn nyinaa. Yɛka na ɔhene David asɔ ahemfo mu a agya wɔkyerɛkyerɛ kwan a woyɛ ɔhene a wɔnkasa woyɛ ɔhene no wode w'ahensɛm no bɛtiatia wo manfoɔ so na mmom no de w'ahensɛm no bɛboa kuro. Yɛka other freedom fighters emu bebree agya na yɛkyerɛkyerɛ kwan wote aseɛ. These are the reasons why ɔman no yɛbɛtumi akyekyere yɛbɛtumi ama no akɔ nkan. Nti ɛnɛ yi nkɔmmɔ no yɛ tiawa. Ɛnɛ nkɔmmɔ no nyinaa ne sɛ ɛkwan bɛn so ideas bɛn na yɛbɛtumi ɛwɔ wo tiri mu a wosusu sɛ saa ideas no ɛnɛ me platform yi woba so a wobɛtumi akyerɛ w'adwene. Sɛ wɔmfa no sɛ wo na ayɛ a friend is the first female president of Ghana. Ɛkwan bɛn so na nka sebio ɔman no hyɛ wo nsa. Ideas bɛn na wowɔ a bɛtumi de akyekyere kuro no. Ɛne na mebisa. Augustina Arthur Memo Akwaba. Ɛno nti sebio fa w'adwene nkyerɛ bra. Yɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɔbaa fia me ho ɛyɛ brown jollof me ho. For ideas bra. Yɛndwendwene kwan a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛtumi akyekyere wɔ man Ghana. Na abɛyɛ krabɛhwɛ. Wote aseɛ. Na yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ Dr. Ren deɛ woba me page a wonim sɛ I have always said say me deɛ no is about Ghana first. What is Ghana first? Ghana first means that everything that we do, we put Ghana first before any other thing, whether religion, whether tribalism, whether anything that will krum biano. Oh, the NSA, Ubeshese, or my Ghana, no, and a bit dinkai, ewo, a ja won't come with dim, one amu, two, one yo. It is a Ghana first, dear. So be yene yen year, bebona basso. Obi yen on yen year, ye baby annoyed, aka. Me actually a quiet, sebio, ye be faso. Ya dada nyina na bɛte ne nkɔfoɔ mmeranteɛ ne mmabaawa bi a wɔte ɛyɛ friend sɛ internet soɔ yɛnyɛ ntɔtɔfeewa yɛnyɛ nkwadaa sɛbio yɛwɔ mma wote aseɛ yɛwɔ wɔfaase nom wote aseɛ yɛwɔ nananom wote aseɛ yɛwɔ abusua a yɛn nso sɛbio wɔn depend wɔ yɛn ho sɛbio wɔn nso de bɔ wɔn bra. So these are the things a meme susu sɛ ɛnna nkɔmɔ no ɛpɛ sɛ me ne wo mmienu kyɛ nkɔmɔ bi na meme de edi nkan to dwa. Now, in the comment section, also forward the answer title because it's very, very important that we have these conversations. Makase o my Ghana no, ubi mbambe ye mind ye fa my o mine ye Ghana no, ye menu umi it is a ye no yam finding solutions to solve our problems. Mpanyinfoɔ no dodoɔ no a wɔti te sɛ ɛyɛ wɔti kondo a adwene bebree nim no wɔn bɛkɔ baabi a sɛbie ɛbɛhyɛ wɔn bɔ sɛ yɛwei na saa kwan no na wɔfa so a ɛbɛboa. So I want us to start thinking about solutions. Now, I also want us to have this particular mindset. Mindset is also about being positive. Now, everything around you, everything that you see, and ideas are ideas. When it was implemented, people are benefiting. So, for example, this particular medium, I mean, Okasa, YouTube and Facebook was an idea, and a and the person implemented the idea. Any etumi ma me ne wo mienu yetumi di nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ so. What you say? A man between whom now shoot to me whom what you say? A DNA ayaba be a friend is a global village into America. Oh, a UK, who are some ones ma. You bet me I share ideas, you bet me a ding come up. A ubi ideas and what the idea why implement here and the menu year benefit. What you say? Indeed. I mean, a year a friend is a painful mohain. I mean, my Jenny lava quaba, me my en and quaba. So these are the things that me person me new me in shasi na yeta it is uncommon. Now, your book do I have always said I've read a lot of books be a marking kind, but I always bring out this particular book. I hear the richest man in Babylon. Now I mean the book we a friend is saying me introduce the book with the man because of all the books I have read, of all the books Sebio Messiah. This is one of the greatest book ever written by A. George A. Clason. One of the greatest book ever written on this earth. Now, this book is a simple book. It talks about the success secrets of the ancients. What you say, and it's an inspiring book. Now, book we know, offer in somewhere it talks about how countries can, one more talent, they can develop their talent and benefit from talents. What you see? Now, if you look at a year Bible, it talks about something a friend said, a man's talent will make him appear before kings and queens. So clearly, if you have a talent, that talent can every time I work with peer or the phone. Talent ni actually wangasa wo. Inti ebi a woni metibo, ebi a woni me friend is saying, ebi a woni miriketu. Flida manfo says it is saying eti on kache. Ebi a woni metibo, ebi a wo special a friend is saying skills bi we are deal with. So our skills no memo be pie and paying for any. So I'll give you an example. An example Aphrodita and Abigail Ejiri. A Ghana for Yaniamo, ye manua, almost umunimusano, to say agitis one time libido. Ye man quadanco de almost suffer fair. A chediana or money asa dancing. Saa dancing no ama ɛna yi ɔmo de efiri Ghana aba abɛpue United Kingdom a ɛfrɛ ɛyɛ program bi a ɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ British Got Talent. Now ɔmo qualify from semi-finals. Ɔkyena ɛyɛ finals nti wowɔ UK anaa wowɔ Europe amesrɛ mo a momvote ma wɔn na wɔkyena no ɔmo mfa kuruwa no nhyɛ ɔman Ghana anim. I'm talking about this. I'm using them as a reference point because one more talent now has enabled them to appear before a year each and every a year a friend is to appear before a year many men and women. Inti ufa a year winning semi-finals now. Adia chin I went na me share news at UK all the morning news afternoon and evening I monitored I intentionally monitored the news. The girls were on all the media or more just say all the news outlets now of a year or so. And it's not easy to be appear on ITV, to appear on a year a friend is a BBC, to appear on a friend is a year channel 4 to for people to even talk about you on radio and TV, it's not easy. It's thousands of a year pounds just to appear, to sit down 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes on TV here in the United Kingdom cost a lot. But the Yanianomono appeared because of their talent. Now I've said, say in Ghana, we are a country that is gifted in terms of that is blessed in terms of natural resources, and we are also gifted in terms of human resource. Nti yɛwɔ mmienu no nyinaa. Nti sɛ yɛwɔ mmienu no nyinaa deɛ a, why do we lack? Why adɛn na yɛaka akyi? Wote aseɛ? Wote aseɛ? Adɛn na yɛaka akyi? Yɛaka akyi wɔ abrabɔ because we are not, putting your best, collectively as a nation to its maximum use. Until we become a people where we don't even believe in ourselves anymore. We don't even believe say Ghana be anymore. What we believe is heaven, but we have not seen heaven. What we believe as Muslims, they say you are 5 virgins. But to be combine the story of Miwu the but the minimum you were ni I didn't know. Thank you, sis. You were near I didn't say. You were near I didn't say my Ghana. Now my Ghana near woman. Say you surround pa you know you surround pa you did. So what can we do as a nation to maximize our profit so that the country Ghana will be a country not just say a third world. Say a can you be the attempt. Then we say a can you say Ghana to say United Kingdom. Ghana to say United States in terms of development, in terms of a friend is saying a year riches, in terms of wealth. Yeah, because say, oh Ghana the Usika will good na Ubeko Boasi, Ubeko Ashanti region, Ubeko Takwa, Ubeko Western region. Now people are suffering. About the Sahara, Sebu, then there is a big question mark. Then the question mark and they say, we've not been able to put to good use your natural resources and the human resources. So the ideas to develop Ghana, each and every region is very, very important. And it's something that you and I have to start thinking about it. How can we develop Western region? How can we develop a Eastern region, Volta region? Who are the people that come from these regions? What are their strengths? What can we tap in? What can be the force that will drive the regions out of poverty? In Tibet, Western region. But when you go to Western region and you see the faces of our women, you see the faces of our mothers, you see the faces of our brothers, it's like poverty. It's like there is no hope. We show women and it does so be any baby. We do Western region. We do be doing command. I say, hey, now a chromo to say and you and so what to go so and so our diamond or bauxite or timber. I didn't know the watch is because Corona what Timono. The dear and the natural resources has not been able to put to good use I be benefiting or no our tikronom or any the mother and obi our will be free China or be too gold no the code no the yen ye How will be free China, no be try timber, no the kuni crew, no the aquako ya kunya. Now yen so yen kwada na western region, no mo school, no what for. Nyansa be de wo. Nyansa bi anim what ase. And it's all because ye mu gidie na ye wo no. Saa gidie no. Ya toto na se. Saa gidie no. Ya memua hehan. Saa gidie na ye wo se o man Ghana de be ye no. Saa gidie e free ye mu. Eno nti na ene no mepɛ sɛ me no twetwe saa nkɔmmɔ no na yɛtwe adwene kɔ saa gyidie no a yɛwɔ no sɛ akyea embuye ɛsia bebuo nyinaa but ɛkwan a yɛbɛfa so a sɛbio ebedi yie no efiri me ne wo mmienu hɔ emfiri wɔ bi hɔ emfiri broni bi hɔ otie emfiri Asia ni bi hɔ emfiri China ni bi hɔ efiri me ne wo a woyɛ Ghana ni ne hɔ because obiara no obeka kyerɛ so obɛdɔ wo man Ghana asen wo a woyɛ Ghana ni no tiemie as a Ghanaian obroni no bɛdɔ wo kuro no kura no a wɔdɔ wo kuro no because of the benefit a obenya obroni so obɛdɔ Ghana kura wɔdɔ because wonya team be free kuro nim wote ase obroni so wɔdɔ Ghana kura no a wɔdɔ Ghana because wonim de wonye free Ghana kuro nim wote ase onya hwe free kuro nim a wɔndɔ these are the truth these are the fact these are the realities I face. So first of all, so be the body need the Bema Ghana. It will depend on us as citizens on why you first try door my Ghana. Say you door my Ghana no dia. Any we see people would maltreat us. People will come and steal our resources because yeah we are a tikronim one. You nimu faswa e wasa e nyoma no a sebiu e ya nka say dia. Now this is where I want us all of us to ye dey adwene be koso na edi ho nkomo because ehu hia now, I've watched something. Meaning me to be sure say also watching them. So, Ubehunu say, "Oh my Ghana na yet team." One more, omo great no sebio ye benya kuro na yese kuro nya omo faso. Empempi no. Ye nyina ye free kuro nim. Ye mututu ono ye free kuro nim. Ye ni UK a, ye wo Germany, ye ni Germany ye wo France, ye ni France a, ye wo USA. In the US, ya chese ya hwete oti ase ana ye gya nkɔfo bi so sɛ saa nkɔfo ne so sɛ wɔn na ɛso mo ye kuro ni ye ana ye from MPs minister DCEs assemblymen deɛ ana ye gya wɔn mo na wohwɛ the guy wohwɛ ɛyɛ a friend is saying ɛyɛ ɔman Ghana no a wɔn mo a ɛkɔ sukuu no a na esusu sɛ ebi a okɔyɛ science onim deɛ wɔnyansa no empempi no ye dodo ni free kuro nim ko obi kuro ekoboa ma ekuro no etumpon it is all because say yanka say ye ti ekuro mu ho ye ni ye mu gidie biem enti wo kolebu no e doctor na se yantoto nneoma yi na efono no a obi free kuro nim aba UK be GP general practitioner ye wo kuro nim na ye ti kuro na se kuro no ya de chiri kuro no yi a na ekuro no sebio hwe na kuro no mwan a ye betu bata aba UK abetelim any say you baba be warehouse adwuma bi o any say e baba be aprapra bi o any say baba be nurse o e baba be medical doctor o e baba be teacher o e baba be engineer o ye beba because e kuro no ayeti wo no ya ye ho sebio ye ndo kuro no ye ndo kuro no so ya ye ho sebio obi anya na adwen say they will give out they will give their best to the country so no my Ghana na ababe enti so ye MP no oba o dwene kwan obefa so a obewie sika no ama the party ayeye oye a friend is saying en oye osofo no otikro mu a o hwe ho ekwan obefa so a obeyeye enti kro no ayetim no obi e fa kwan so obefra hwa a obetimi wie free kro nim ye nya ya adwene se ekro ne mututu no dipa dodo na yetim no ye be siesie kro no ye enti I'll give you an example. Obi asori oso aban edwuma emfantefo tai kan se mi se aban edwuma ze wonsoa enwa wonsoa chese aban edwuma de ye mfa chase ye nkukuru nsoa ye nye ne chese ye dia ye ni biara oni sebio ye nuanom akamfo tai kasa e beka che so masa be ya aban edwuma the notion ya aban edwuma ne kire se edwuma no mpese obeye ne yie obeye ne biara because at the end of the day no enye ne dia oti ase osusu se aban edwuma no enye ne dia that adwene no hye yɛtirim nti yɛkɔ adwuma no a we don't give the best of us as people. We don't come out with the best to make sure say adwuma no bɛyɛ yie because yɛn nyinaa no ɛyɛ abayɛ adwuma. Enti wakɔ abayɛ adwuma no wɔte hɔ a na wɔwɔ kiloto wɔte hɔ a na wɔsi sɛ wɔyɛ ECG na wɔwɔ a na wɔsi downtown no nenam kurom kɔpɛ tomatoes bi atɔ wɔpɛ kwan a wɔbɛpɔn ntɛm no wakɔ fie wɔdwene akatua ho but wɔndwene the input a wɔde bɛma abayɛ adwuma no because n'adwene mu no abayɛ adwuma no yɛnyɛ ne yie enti wo ne hwan na wakɔyɛ abayɛ adwuma yie. That is the nation we have today. It will be and said they want to give their best to ensure so my Ghana they be too pong. Oh, kwa just say, hey, minia. Now I buy man, I will fight children when you say papadia. But I buy a jumano, a yo papadia, a yo mamedia, a yo wanka saudia, because we are the year the crony tumpong. Why you year a chrono and tumpong? And these are the realities, these are the truth, these are the facts. And I act now. Hwɛ ana yɛyɛ ne biara edi MPP ba wɔbɛyɛ ne biara NDC ba wɔbɛyɛ ne biara and I'm saying this based on facts. A year for 40 years and after the 2 years of our democracy 1992 democracy yɛn hyɛ dɛn monumental projects bi yɛn hyɛ dɛn something that is greater than what Kwame Nkrumah did for us otu ase because ɛyɛ abayɛ adwuma ɔbɛyɛ ne biara otu aba ma wakɔ aba. Mind you, other countries are giving their best to ensure that their country will prosper. So as the nation prospers, then the citizens also would prosper. That is how it is. What you say? Obi ya di die no. Ya die no. Ya me pese ye be ye because ye ahye etum so ye wo heaven bi ko. Ye de ahye etum say ye wu a ye wo 5 virgins bi a 5 virgins ne be de ye be kwa akɔware wɔ mu. Enti ye no kro na ye tim no ya adwene so ye ne nam biara keke. Ye nya ya adwene say we want to develop Ghana, build 5 lanes a free sunyane ekɔ a friend say Tamale, a free Tamale ekɔ a friend say Sandema, a free Sandema ekɔ a friend say Eve a friend is a Volta region. Ye nya ya adwene sa because ye ahye ye tirim say wo man no aye tim no enye me ne umi no dia na ya be ye. But you see, that is where we fall short. That is where we fall short of the glory of Ghana because oh my no why now we person obey. These are the realities, these are the truth, these are the facts. And that is why today I'm having a conversation with you, say ideas being the bit to develop your regions don't do no want my Ghana. Because you see, oh fuck Ghana no. Can you imagine if we are all giving our best to our country? Can you imagine if we are all speaking out to inspire others to do good? Can you imagine if we are all putting in the effort to develop the nation? Can you imagine if MPP Bay and a Mududuana say Akufo-Addo ye born na woman in can you imagine how Akufo-Addo will give his best to the nation? Can you imagine say your mind why timino? Na say your MP check on one in your MP or check on one party and we'll making sure say the party the baby be papa and come to this woman and give a tumpo. But what can you say or mine I'm found? And what do you say what mine is will be never your mouth? Why never your crony? Akwesi Brunino. Akwesi Bruno will be real. And maybe a tree where more crying or mobile, then we are a boy and chrono. And I'm a boy. And your chrono, one or boy, your boy, you so crowd, your mamma, your papa, your mamma, your animal man, or to or 10 time woman in us, I don't come, they enslaved that. You animal or manufu, I can see a kama, and most the womb shout to say yes, the new food to say yes, and your womb to say yes, it's fresh. What you say to say yes, with your hair, a toa numpa now no more to say yes. What a mighty God do we serve? What you say? Nini na. They come and then they steal us and they take us. And your wife you say, Obroni biba beye or my Ghana ni ye the amount. And your wife you say, oh, will be free baby, so obey your crony yama. Woo, and I saw your wife you say, a crony a crew. A MPPU, a me crew, a NDCU, a me crew, a papa beka, a bonia beka. So the negative mindset Say me no mmienu no ye conscientize ye ho, ye yi free ye trip. So o man no ye si enye yi oboa. Dear na kire say enye yi. Ebeye ye when we start speaking about the ills of the society. When we start correcting the ills and ensuring that we bring out ideas, ebema o man no aye. Look, Rome was not built in a day. What's that? You've heard this saying. But the saying does not end there. Rome was not built in a day. Not correct. But every day, they laid bricks. It just every day, no more shishe kru, no more CC kru, no more ye kru ni. Now, ye fa Ghana kru no ye say bibi de Poalugu Dam a ebetimi aboa, ede aboa enuanom ewo the northern part of Ghana. Ebi a wota ate say ye see ye bie dam be friend Bagri Dam. Ye bie dam no a na dam na be fa enuanom no. Abesese kru no. Now the question here is say, Adentina enuanom were free northern region. MPP for. You see a BBC eba beboa. Na ye sika according to your vice president Yashasi. Na enko ye na still a would defend the vice president. It means that you yourself you don't love your region. It means that clearly in one case and one dot northern region because all the northern region yeah. Sebio, Bijilis and Kabede. You'll be talking about a year or mine, Sebio, a pine, Sebio, Befaswa, a pine, a bed, a baby. I mean, Chabinia, yes, a posh, I mean, Chia, Emmanuel, and so. So these are the facts, these are the truth. I see in United train, I can cost. Mind be ya, a Jinaminu me, so mine so best say ya, a Jinaminu me, so. A Jinaminu me, so acquire in I be fast, a better, a more minor, aye. Now you see, Ghana and say be America, I see my no. Obi free baby mama ye a crony in farmer ye team ye, Obi free baby by your crony in farmer. A crony jinamino me no answer says ye. And I whoop a wompo where some know that you crony. It's dear the air found. A casey. Dear the air found. A fiba. Dear the air found. A jua. Dear the air found. Essinam. Dear the air found. I shake. Dear the air found. Kwame. Ni. I see United to say. We are not going to sit idle for our nation to be destroyed. Because the nation Ghana, and you know, you be now queen and see a bit too kind, couple be crew. And then you'll be answering a park to you. What do you say? I know friends in Ghana, they don't like traveling. Not because they can't travel, but Charlie, it's not play mukeke no crowd. Or the other one time I'll be cousin and say, Charlie, oh, as I said, men can be a say, was not one of them's not play much. They said they would have another came. See ya in view. Now, I be with them in time to them say, Master Jan, I will crowd, oh, my nipa, him crash, and also I know you much show. What you say? I'm trying to say is that you will be an pet appoint you. What you say? So we have to ensure say a crony be develop. Now, how do we develop the country? We develop the country on the ideas of the people of Muti. So, yeah, ideas na editi crony. Unia, team ya team ye. Ideas na editi crony. Anything ye na ebehwe na sebio. Ya making sure say what the yebeba. Meso me de yebeba. Na nyina ya kambo. What you say? Na de achichiri kro. Now, you see, Mame Mao a little bit of quote be a war this particular book anymore. I think say is good to share. Now it talks about say our prosperity as a nation depends upon the personal financial prosperity of each of us as individuals. The reason why America a great and mighty in America nipa dodoɔ bebree no ayɛ sikafoɔ na saa sikafoɔ yi wɔn de wɔn sika mmiebie nnwuma bebree a ɛnyɛ ma wɔn ankasa citizens nko ara na mmom ɔwɔ bi te sɛ me nuanom a ɛwɔ America no benefit because me nua no bebree yɛ Ghanafoɔ a ɛwɔ America na nyɛ hɔ na wɔn firi ɛyɛ obi kuro ana nipa korɔ no wakyekyere kuro no ana wɔn kɔ hɔ a wɔn nso nya ho mfasoɔ ana wɔn nso de wɔn ahoɔden ɛboa kuro no ama ekuro no tum pɔn nti ahoɔden a na-esa nke ebi anka yɛ mu bi no nke nya esa nke yɛsi so nka esikafoɔ na ɛwɔ kuro no de wɔn ahoɔden esi kuro no ebiebie nnwuma anka megye sɛ nke nyinaa nso nke de ahoɔden bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛboa because yɛtu kwan a yɛtu kwan no nyinaa no ɛyɛ sikapɛ wote aseɛ akwantu a yɛtu nyinaa no ɛyɛ sikapɛ mpempi na ɛyɛ sikapɛ emu kakra bi na ɛyɛ for sightseeing, emu kakra bi na ɛyɛ kɔ a yɛde kɔ akɔhwɛ yɛn ni so adeɛ ɔte aseɛ ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa de ɛkɔ a yɛkɔ akɔyɛ sɛ yɛkɔ holidays bebree no ara no ɛyɛ either sɛ yɛbɛba school yɛbɛyɛ school wie yɛnya yɛ certificate na ɛsɛ yɛkɔ Ghana wokɔɔ Ghana na wo ne papa ne maame di nkɔmmɔ na papa sɛ yɛ unia yɛ study o ɔte aseɛ ɔmmɔden ana na wo maame ma mpɛ nkrataa mfa ma ɔte aseɛ ɛna agya wode kaa mu na agya wode atena mu a na wo nso ayɛ de wakyekyere wɔ abusua wɔ so the underline here in search of greener pasture. You be pay adwuma because and sign your adwuma no entity. But the thing is, I see you say, are there opportunities in Ghana we can create for ourselves? Sebi ye mind you be too pony and sika woman. I think say there are opportunities. But then the opportunities in Ghana, no sebi you say, me no me ye have been free opportunity. So now I don't blame you. I don't blame you watching me or me myself, I don't know. It's because Yesu son yen in the air Yet the she trim say, I had ye. As I see way so dear, ye just say ye be trim wako. Na ye koshishi ademu dear was so. A true religion ye trains. Your education, no soon your education be a boy, a more a friend is saying skilled people on say education no do na akwa say ye ko kinkan ye akotro nsɔhwɛ ye ahwɛ sɛ adwoa ne di first filida ne di second ana filida ne di first ana sɛ nobu ne di first ana utuaba ne di first ne abonaba so na de wɔwe ne yakase wabɔn education is sanity ye education ntimi hunu say from the age of 5 no I will start the classroom called the age of 10 no the first one is saying that the new mobile would me here at that particular age. No, na sa age no, it me so amana akandi ebeboano. Now we free 10 years, it go 15 years. New mobile will be me here na yasha so near me abuano. Na society in your own faso. Education and pempi no time yes. And into education is so come. You see, education never more what yes, you there will come bro from the answer. Education, you know. And into your ticronim one, so do not speak vernacular. And also don't know. Just say, and kasa. How can we develop a country when we don't even encourage ourselves to speak our own dialect? That is so sad. Eti, class captain, Mekai Steven Enyimia, no what church names. Now what church now be a session leader. That will be on the primary, name JSS. Then church within. Na yɛde atoto hɔ you were speaking vernacular means you were speaking Twi anaa Ga anaa Nzema na yɛatwerɛ wo din ɛte teacher ne ba who was speaking Twi but come and think about it yɛtwerɛ Twi nso wɔ school yɛtwerɛ ho exams na menkyerɛ me nua abena ɛte sɛ yɛtwerɛ nyinaa yɛtwerɛ ho yɛkenkan Twi nti ɛyɛ dɛ na obi ka Twi a yɛsa what subject ɛyɛ Twi ne yɛbu Twi ni no so what country? And that means the subject teacher no crowd no you didn't pass on chara with tree crowd. You pass a chest and wouldn't name fast. How can we develop as a nation when such ideas and you teacher mind and you teacher grow? About the science to me because at the end of the day, who know I say would me come tree now express so eloquently, you know. You won't to me because your culture was a moment of a country, you know. One Sebio, Wabo. Now, it is all because we've gotten it all mixed up. We've gotten it all lost. And that is why when I look at these so-called people who are seeing for a brain, no, I won't buy almost some person by dear, you know. But Tieti, no, Munina, I am still yet to get somebody and I am not saying this to brag or boast, but I'll be honest with you. The ideas from these MPP and NDC and the other parties, and Toma so because I want an idea that will take our people out of poverty. I want an idea that will make our people more skilled, oriented. I want an idea that will make our people more to believe in themselves, to people who make us say, oh, this is what we can do, And in the next 3 years, we can come out of poverty because of fire population. If Deng Xiaoping can take 700 million people out of poverty, do the mathematics. Ghana, your doors 35 million. Your doors. According to CIA reporter, it just said Ghana, 31.8 million. You do 32 million. CIA report 2023. I mean, if you don't know, every year be an CIA report on Ghana secretly. Now, a chrono team. Those ideas, those primitive ideas, why? As it true, religion is a James company here in America. That is true. Now, why? What can we do? Which are new ideas? And that is why, for me, I have said this, and I will say it because your prosperity as a nation said, or mine betum I see it me identify in kophobia in nim se esusu se. This in kofo. We would deliberately make them prosperous and rich in all the 16 regions. And that in kofo na be making sure say be rich now are people who are people with brains, skills, talented, gifted. It's just a way dear. Yes, kutupa. The brains, the ideas are already no one. Yes, kena. Ebetimi employ many people. Ebetimi at the enuma abba regions na yetimuno. Etimi aboye your community no. Etimi take a lot of people out of poverty. Etufa a year of my Ghana. Maybe I may be some question said. One more ministers, presidents. The data research for all the 16 regions. Nobody, IMPP or NDC, academics, they've done a thorough research on each of our region. I will bet me now, say, your research which let's say the greater crown. These are the strength, and these are their weakness. And that's when we come, we will tap into the strength. Obiang your research is how. The one come say your policies near Buslim Kana me call and I mean we didn't come crana we catch say here way. But you see, so society is dynamic. Idea saying it is our ideas now we call around 4 years now. We still a walk sign crime and I watch Shanty Region now Western Region, Central Region. It is our mind a bit too power. We need a continuous research our regions in here. We need to also identify natural resources. And in identifying the natural resources, we also have to ensure that we have a knowledge base. The natural resources now identified. You better meet the journey to get benefit from the natural resources. Now, I mean, my example be the example is Kwame Nkrumah. Obey a president of Ghana before be a president, not within kind of research. I know who say I need to give the Ashanti region and the Northerners a university, a University of Science and Technology. No, I had research. Then who say the Northerners and the Ashanti region. Particular regions no phobia Ghana beka se fitchire yenim how idea nsay nneoma fitchire so that technology no wo that creative minds no wo mu intimami see university that will bring out their creativeness the creativity na wo mu no ebetimi dey back out so that the nation will benefit. And was say, okay, ɛyɛ kwame ɛyɛ aborɔfo time ɔmba ɔmbɛsi university no. Ma membie university na memma ɛyɛ the people of ɛyɛ Greater Accra and the Volta region. Memma wɔn ɛyɛ university first of all, we'll give them a year school of law because when I look at their strength, this is where me who say wɔn do no wɔn and I'll give them a school of a year medicine. And this is where their strength are. They tap in. Into your far Greater Accra, they will produce as lawyers and medical students, doctors. Or we no say, I mean, call a year a friend is saying Central Region. Now, I mean, see University of Cape Coast. Now, the idea is say University of Cape Coast, near Central Region, a Western Region. At that time, we didn't have anything called Central Region. It was Western Region. It became the Central and West. Now, remember, a university called Cape Coast. Now, in the ideas of Kwame Nkrumah, these people are people who know how to, so let me tap in and enhance a year warm qualities, warm strength. And into University of Cape Coast, it will produce teachers, academicians, and also you see a friend is saying aeronautics school. And you call Kevasa. Now, Nkrumah idea no so obesi aeronautics department ye plane ye betimi ye plane ye betimi two plane ye betimi sie plane yanka se manufacture planes in Ghana. Now, so he had the idea. He had that idea based on the research. Because you need people who are knowledgeable, people who have the information at hand. I be here or mine. What you say? It Nkrumah ni trimono. Why nya bibia keke? But then it's because we don't share these kind of ideas, no. You're paying for na airpan. Will be a bibia keke. Can you say you're paying for na no mo yen kwada no mo yen kwada kwasiafo no mo bia no manyini am yen paying for yi. What's our ideas to develop a nation for us to benefit from? What you asking? I said, please, it's a question, do we still have vocational schools? I only hear university. Yeah, we have vocational schools, and they, but a vocational and technical, no, maybe a do year to tone a kakra. And these are where Oba Krubi to say UK, Europe, America. This is where you get people are almost talented, gifted. They go there now. Ya Michael, ya more the knowledge, no, ya nature, no more ideas, no more creativity. Na I'll give you an example. Me war primary school. I mean call Ashanti Goldfields Primary School. Na near Susan, na vocational skills, madam. No, what's not UK ache, no, I tried with UK ache. And Oba Ghana, no Ghana, no child here with AGC. Now, not or you're connected in terms of a year the school at the child what training experience in Europe, you're connected to some of these big names are now a friend is saying designers BT say Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Monet, Sanrio Mana. She was well connected and you know yes Sunny it to the be out to me catch and say yen draw BB. By a within 2, 3 or a month later, and as something no what and your drawings, no the fire with France, your fire will be a BB gallery be arts and BB of France, no what no what picture called holidays, those kind of things. No what they are and then some of us were like, wow, oh wow. It means say ideas wow. There are designers be big houses be more fire the more of their printing like that want me designing but so why design with the FO be what you see a fresh a fertile brains near fertile vocational schools near very very important and good question I've been at the buy But the thing is, yeah, the vocational school. Yankasa is at Krum. Yasad Yano Aquatia vocational and technical. My mention was here. And they say, will be a carpenter is who were born carpenter need. Obi kwaye home econs we dey omo abon we dey home econs for dey some dey omo abon obi kwaye visual art na bia o modi clays bi na bia o ye a friend is saying I mean sculpture ana say o ye bibia you know otimi ye pot otimi ye those kind of things o we dey omo abon it yankasa kro na yeti ye dey anu sanso kasetia wo mo a sebi omo what these kind of vocational skills. And that is very, very sad. Because over UK now, I mean, these are people, bricklayers, you're from Bricklayers, no. Woman wasika. What do I say? Plumbers, no one wasika. Welders, no one wasika. But yeah, no, where you're welder, near the annual cassette. That's what bomb. We did as a carpenter for the omabo. You know, carpenter will chrome actually, it is a kaketua. Oba kitchen nano bedroom ini a friend is saying the bedroom in a bibi in a jam plumbers ni carpenter for be ne mason for be by massa. We will move free war 1 week here go 2 weeks. Na me just say I mean what if free pa. What you say? Na sika kwa dim na we dim na sika keto am say ah na dwuma we die. E ga ra carpenter we go be born kaka no aye ne kama na eja on so ye ne kama on nya time ye ne ye but ne boy we don't even respect. It will be our number of persons who collector, banker, or what's now a condition. We are the Edmao, we are Edmao Ministries, oh, me. I work in the financial departments. But the financial department now we are Edmao. So carpenter Nina and Fanny Sikama. Oh, no, collecting now. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, balancing now. Would be my loans, nay, now would be my man for the year, my man, and man for so. What you say? So, young crow now, yet, ye boss uncle for we abem. Into woman to me, and ye be being farm, wow, my no. Ubi bobo or a cobolo. Na board ye, in the way you are bobo the coin. Cobolo. And so Cristiano Ronaldo ni Messi ya when a Real Madrid ni a friend said Dortmund ibo ya wo hwebi. Ubebusa ho say ye tua o musika say. These are people who are paid in millions. What you see? Obi wa no American football no American soccer no basketball no obi wa true mika. All these things the some kofo we ni some kofo we mu nyina. Ye kron wa ye tim no I say but these are the people I want faso. It's because they are two team say a white collar job. Ye pe obroni adwuma na enim ye de egidi say obroni adwuma no e say wo hye suit pampe na wa bob tie na wo no eno na ye susu say eye adwuma. And so obroni hye suit because of the weather. What you say to look smart and also because of weather. Where they the bossa so but no be no black suit no bot tie no trot no fifre no any jack and easy you oya adwuma we yan oya banker what you say oya adwuma wa Greek Development Bank and the mama uni baby am me adwuma hwem ye adwuma. I'm not saying say adwuma no new though, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying say adwuma no be koso a e wo mo de o musika ba adwuma nim no and e ma ekronia de size adwuma no de ekoso. So we as a nation, that idea, we need to start having a change of mindset. And that change of mindset can only come from you and I. Say, yes, say, you could Ghana no team. We will have a mindset that we will believe, first of all, in ourselves. And we will believe that the black man is not inferior. And that we will believe, say, now, number 2, you say, your responsibility to play as a citizen. You were said here, you were Juma SCIO. Say ye Ghana ni ni de. Ye were adwuma bi a si ye yo. Na sa adwuma. Akwasi broni no one ma ye ma me ni wo mienu. Won wo ba obewia ye wo wie nso be fa ye nkoa. Eno ne ye pa na. What you say? What you say? And some way na ese de tu ye trim. Abiri ni abiri nyina. Ye ka kire ye ma ye ka kire ye nuanom. De bia ye ka se krom no ebe ye da. Eni ye botom. Boto yi so no. Edi ya na ebe ma yetimi anya sika akogu sa botom. Eye adwuma. Enti na ano na me ne obi di nkomo na me say wɔn a wɔsie sɛ wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn yɛ wɔn de railways yi ba Ghana NDC de railways yi Gordon Gorgesburg mo time o deɛ memfɛ no koraa nto nkyɛn MPP sɛ wɔn de railways yi ba na NDC nso de railways yi ba ne akɔfa tray bɛyɛ 3 coaches bi ne apenti mu red gold green yɛsi yee nya tray na MPP nso de aba yɛsi obi de ne car akɔ block beebi yɛsi accident aba. Yɛsi coach no koraa no yɛ coaches no koraa saa de come back to baby a free buy ne asa de aba biem. Now the question ni nyinaa na say ɛyɛ good but what was sound say ekuro na wotim no edu bɛkɔ akɔkra rails efiri obi krom na ade abɛyɛ railways ana abra wo aluex abra wo a friend is stones e mobile yɛde yam ɛyɛ friend is yɛbɛtumi de ayɛ rails abra wo Valco aluminium company kɛseɛ wɔ na woni wo mfa so enti wo de kɔ na abɛkɔ akɔtɔ obi finished product ɛyɛ the rails na wo de aba bɛyɛ wo railways ade na wo de wo ndwene sɛ wo aboba na ɛwɔ wo kurom hɔ no wo basalt rocks no wokɔ Volta regional basalt rocks yi wokɔ esrem hɔ kakra no a yɛwɔ basalt rocks bebree wɔ hɔ yɛbɛtumi ɛno no yɛde bɛ go through a process yɛde bɛ go through the ɛyɛ Valco hɔ aluminium ɛyɛ plant yi na yɛtumi ayɛ yɛ mo ankasa yɛ rails ne yɛnkɔ ama no ne mfa sika ɛnsesa nkɔ dollar anaa pounds anaa euros ɛnkɔtɔ railways ɛmma yɛ kurom nti wobusa me a saa railway na yɛsi yɛyɛ ɛyɛ yɛntumi nyɛ because mpɛn pii no ɛsi yɛsesa sika ahodoɔ kɔ store rails no ansa ne abɛpɛ train de esi so nti yɛbɛbɔ ka ana kuro no nso so a no yɛnhyɛ dan de yɛn ho saa wote ase abra yɛwɔ aboba a ɛwɔ kurom hɔ deɛ wohu sɛ obi sɛ chain da ne kɔn mu a ɛyɛ boba tv wohu sɛ necklace metallic ones ni ɛyɛ gold necklace o silver o ɛyɛ diamond o ɛyɛ boba. It went through a process. It went through a making and a the necklace. If it has a boba and it go through process and a just finished product, a necklace. So you will mobile be you will basalt rock more. Mobile will be yes, you bet me go through a process. Yes, you bet me now fast walk. My idea, you tububan. Yeah, they are much China, you know. You tububan. Yeah, they are called UK. Yeah, they are by UK. You tububan, and yeah, they call USA. It the ideas we know. Obroni no farm mount because the mawa for the raw material name Reno. Or also raw material no, to help the economy. And in this world, the strong survive, the wise excel, the foolish ones will always die lowly. And that is the truth, that is the fact. What you see? I think that we will be needing these ideas. I see it didn't come more, so these kind of ideas, maybe to me a boy, I engine to say, yes, you bet me, because in your USA, Ghana for you UK, Europe, Ghana for you Canada, Australia, Brazil, China, Italy, Ghana for you Germany, Ghana for you But we can also do it back in our homes. And that is why I feel Nelcon. I want us to have such conversations. I be inspire. Ya would do in team Makwaba. In team Makwaba. Kofi Usu Makwaba. Eno Makwaba. These are the things. It means we still need vocational skills in the country to produce our raw materials. That is the truth. The raw materials, once we produce, we add knowledge. We add the vocational knowledge, to ensure say ebetimi enya home so that we have finished product. These are things that maybe Susu say. Ideas maybe or why. If free na kon starting di ho nkomo a ebetimi enya the solution because you see I as if him say obeti say every year you tam over 25 billion US dollars. Yede bi kokra eye enkoko. Yede bi kokra ye muade. Yede bi kokra enam. Yede bi kokra toothpick. Yede bi kokra a friend is saying eye isam. Yede bi kokra eye a friend is saying pano. Yede bi kokra a friend is saying sanitary pads. Yede bi kokra entade. Yede bi kra blade. Yede bi kra eye emma pantalon. Emma dross. Bruni wewu. But ubisame any raw material na ebetim dey manufacture sanitary pads and you will be what? So why are we going outside? You call crash sanitary pads. You will be. You will kwadu bebre. You di bube kra. You di anim say be bube. You dua kodu a jam ho, si du kwadu a du ye de abebu basa. But kwadu no dua no esi won. This time no. They are very healthy. We add knowledge to it and we can produce a sanitary pads. So why are we not doing it? It's because we are not sharing ideas that will make the country move forward. What you say? It's because the conversation in our is where they were born when this they were born MPP they were born singing and this your conversation in our Monday, you see it on our national TV. And this is bon MPP about share MPP the Oma bon me the how bon. This is the prime time television. According to Kai no papa Kosukua is MPP the newspaper review. Newspaper review be no better bomb to say so ye pemko for 5,000. Our friend say bupe ye person ko ye adwuma. Newspaper review be no aba beto abonten say penko for 10,000 e friend saying asaman kese the omokwa e kofa wo mu training wo mu ekwan be fa so ase bi obetimi aye socks. Newspaper review be no beto abonten I say okay ye kra a friend is saying enam a fish a free a friend is saying Holland any a friend is saying a France any other countries in Tino ye pepanya a bit me afaso a bit training ye fish up folksy no more bontin and what mean nim dear with me action enam bebre no more free to method no maybe I'm the call a year a friend say a namchie a powerful no namchie. These are the knowledge, these are the ideas we need to start sharing. Because if we don't share it, we are not going to get the solutions that we need. Then we'll be like every time we will be talking about problems without giving solutions. And that is the thing that I think the majority of us know. But you're tiny baby. What you say? You catch you what you say? You catch you it is possible. Say it to me, Enya my Ghana, and we can come out of poverty. But that possibility will not come out from these leaders called Bawumia and these leaders called friend and John Dramani Mahama because they have become a victim of the society. And the victim of the society now they have become, they say, they listen to their people what will please them. They are Babontia Beka. Pasanki Jai Sanko for me anyway, pan, from my pan, Fimbu or mine, French moi. You will see the ideas that will come out of them. But that idea and so beka, who are we in a chita nino, umbepe, what you see? Because pamatadi be the asha woman say as a son or more drinking. It is sounds no most by drinking about. Now, I didn't also one person or drinking out. And why a political party? But mboa wo man mu Ghana ni nyina. Enti me no de misusu ni say ye kwa anim no. We need to inspire our people and tell them that our prosperity as a nation depends upon the personal financial prosperity of each of us as individuals. Nti ɛyɛ yi na nka yɛka no ana yɛwɔ companies bɛyɛ 30 bi wɔ Western region, Central region a. Why na ɔbɛdwene sɛ wɔwɔ free Central Western region aba Accra na ɔba bɛtena, ɔba bɛda abɔntene sɛ ɔbɛpɛ adwuma. Ɔbɛba Accra wɔba because ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɛhwɛ n'ani so adeɛ. Wote ase. Ɔbɛba for agya bi a holidays bi ebi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔba na ɔbɛhu no ɛfrɛ ne sɛ ɛyɛ yi Volta ɛfrɛ ne sɛ Lake. Ɔbɛhu no de akɔ Sombo. Ɔbɛhu Adome Bridge. Ɔba for holidays. Sɛnea ɛwɔ aburokyi a yɛtaa yɛ no. Wote ase. Woba adwuma no kakra then wo ne wo ma bi a Copenhagen. Wabɔ akɔhyɛ ɔbɛyɛ 1 week bi. Ebi a wo ne wo family na mabɔ akɔhyɛ baabi. You know. Obekwa is because why you have the money to also go and spend and also enjoy your life or enjoy life with your family. And it's time that we start talking about it because Ghana is not only about Accra and Ashanti region. And to be think common one, me see a friend is saying, oh, me buy would you name the my Abomadian esi market ɛwɔ Ashanti region na we nso aka me nso mesi a friend is say market ɛwɔ Accra. It is all about Accra and a friend is Kumasi. Now other regions ne it MP no ɔte ofiri Bunkporogo yoyo no ɔntena Bunkporogo yoyo de bia no ɔtenkra ɛni ti wato ne Japade wɔ nkra ne manso tenkra ne mako school wɔ nkra. Eti MP no ne yere ne ma emma wo hospital wo local hospital no da ben wakwa wo hunu say ene de na metinya me ho mfa me ti pae me muye me ya me call hospital me hu say MP yere no so edi line no so no so ba yaresa hu bi what you say because onye o ma dwene say they will develop the regions, and that is where we fall short. And I think say Ghana no a very huge advantage because problem solving is wealth creation. So we'll solve a problem is wealth creation. And into utia broche. Now sorry an upon our juma. Ukwa juma, unkwanekwa, yemawa ketia, bosome swan, anamibwa. Because you've gone to solve a problem for the company. What you see? And into yemawa ketia at the end of the month. And to say yet Ghana, no, yen fanti etum say. We solving our problems, we are creating wealth for ourselves. What you see? It is the unsolvable problems. We are not going to create the wealth that we need. So you solve your car issue, your car acquiring your roads. What it means is that productivity will be high. What it means is say you benya sebio nipa umetimi akwa wano aba a obedwuma bekoso. Obedu adwuma mu ntem. What you say? A obetimi akwa ye obedwuma. Enti say wo solve problem and don't see it say adwuma na make us because moment I will solve you are getting paid. In this way a nurse ewa brochia and I will Ghana you go to hospitals and you solve people's problems, people's health issues, and you get paid for it. What you see? So infant to ye trimu say wealth creation is about solving problems. What you see? And if we want to move forward as a nation, it's time for us to solve the problems of each and every region. And the more we solve the problems of our regions, the more we empower the youth. And what you see? The more we empower them. And the more I empower women, more I empower women, some more no so, and our mind Ghana no so, yenya emfaso. Na emfaso na aye benya ne say e de animuonyam hye e de eba ɔman nim e de ahotɔ eba ɔman nim ana e de obuo ne die eba yɛn a yɛyɛ timamufoɔ no enti sɛ wote kuro bi so na wasolve wo problems a wonya obroni ma ne mbi na no nka nsɛmfo nkyerɛ wo. Rosina Aqua or say, hey, sorry, Kweku, Rosina Kweku or say or Shemo New York City. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Unya obi manin cancer phone free na no. Enchre. Maybe I may make this particular funny analogy say. Unti se sofubia kaso or say Kwame despite. So na Ghana inim so yes you skin. Yen funny yen use no for example this example. Unti se sofubia kaso say Kwame despite mami ye before. Unim the intra. Because say Kwame despite ewusika. Wo ka ne maame asɛm a wɔde wobɛkɔ court. Ɔsɔfo osuro so ɔbɛkɔ court. Wo ɔsɔfo ekura no, woyɛ 4x1 sɔfo bi. Wodi aseɛ. Woyɛ 2x4 sɔfo bi. Wo agasa kura no sika kura wasɔ da kura no. Wo brɛ kura nsa na wonya ɛyɛ offering. Ewu. Nti wo mbie na no mbɛka sɛ ɔsɛ Kwame despite maame ɛyɛ before. Wonim the inter because ɔsɛ Kwame despite is established person. Nti wo fɛre so ɔde na no bɛka sɛ eti a ɔsɛ Kwame despite. Ebusua. That is how society is. The antina was sorry anapa will be one on kasa anyhow enter USA for. Because you see them that they are established. I want to daily bread. Do you mean kasa UK? With daily bread. So you accord them with a certain respect. I'm not saying you said they are 100%, but you accord them with a form of a respect. Because who say over the Bible TV so say I may now wake up and go to walk something miles every day to fetch water. It's because ya chichiri kuro na hyehyɛ kuro no eyie ɛna mfasoɔ wu enti sɛ mfasoɔ ba mu de ebuo ne die nso ba mu enti ebuo ne die na eba mu no ɛma wo abɔntene a wo kuro no a wobu o respect it ma yɛ de yɛn chichiri no ma ebuo ne die mba kuro ni enti obi te abɔntene no yɛ American no tumi cancer mfun bi akyerɛ yɛ Donald Trump betumi asɔre aga so sebio yɛ shit Vladimir Putin betumi cancer mfun bi akyerɛ China for ibo mutumi ka kyerɛ sɛ yɛ monkey akyerɛ yɛ nwuma yɛ nto ɛwɔ Chinese kasa mu na just wo mu di atem. It's all because we've not been well established and until they don't respect us. But that is no, I don't know how many would this uncommon. Once upon a time, that China for that was their story. Do you know, say Japan for China for because Japan was well developed before China ever developed way. The Japanese have never respected the Chinese. Yes, until say China for put two things together and a prosperous nation. What you say? And Sebio, fa attempt the DM, fan him go see him. But I don't maybe. One leader stood up and say, enough is enough. May you share me in dimming call for a term and a periana and Judebia. Yansu ye nipa, send a penny Jonasakan, be beninsu ye nipa. Say, China needs you nipa. If we never share your mind in such a way, say, at the end of the day, Yasha, Obimba be the attempt. Because 1978, no, Deng Xiaoping, Ebeye Oman Penini, the leader of China, no. Near say China for are backward people, or me non-entities, or me good for nothing. China for nine the woman almost are. Yes, the only man is so cut. I'm not a more and no more won't pass a war. And the only leader Deng Xiaoping by and would try war to do. Oh, China. Eh, may be a buy what is as a China need be a war back. They don't cry. Ukona ko wona ukra no kra na o wontafo a entafo na o wo no kra no yem hyew. Yes, how China. Di ya shamra si ya omo baako. Because now attempt the na afro leader no. Leader no so part the panini so dey affair. What you say? Hey, you see a friend is saying asamboni mfata o kan ni ba ase dey. Nimguase mfata o kan ni ba. Nti ono so your kan ni then Japan. Ni hu tie dey say Akufo-Addo. At least ono no nim nyansa no dey chichiri the crew. From 1978 to 1989, he was able to take 700 million people out of poverty. The tintin te say John Mahama, the tintin in the question in the Bibia to say Akufo-Addo. He was able to take 700 million people out of poverty. This will be catching us on my Ghana. You ain't develop or you'll be out, not being shot, not being a form. What do you see? Real Madrid, I say. And so they know how to score when it comes to Champions League. Now, team here and team one. Deng Xiaoping de sa identity no new identity and the Chinese. And it was simple thing. One ko fagi digidi no wanyane chinchina wanyane pimtwan. My many you name the power. Why you trying? I love the lady. I love the woman. Honestly, my men me don't know. Not because of a human what, but me don't know because of certain banayari mon won't join him. Me don't know because of the banayari mon what telling channel one or they be a bomb pie man is in Yankupon answer any secret prayers. You know, or wheelchair one, the mammy, only the mammy to you. I love the woman. I love her so much. Yeah, you trying be nice. You're flexible, crack. I say, you be trying something simple. I walk what you document to a friend and say, court, not court, no, bear wine, idea 1 minute to be, or bear wine, what the bear 1 hour, idea bear 2 days, or bear wine, what the 2 months, 2 years. Yeah, you trying, will cronimu, no dear, eventually, so the output is zero. Eventually, output is zero. You make a sakasabi, you make meetings, board meetings, you make about tie, you make the VAT, you make we, you make cost 90, me one. Then Japan, one of the method our way was simple. Every evening, a nation broadcast. I will give videos of how the Japanese people live. No, you videos. Sene, you the life of Christ. No, then Japan we need the life of Christ. Oji videos of how the Japanese people live. And it inspired the Chinese people. And in the videos people interpreting the Chinese people say, look at the Japanese people. So we're building bridges. Omo building roads, omo building railways. Baby, omo mako school, baby, omo mako toilet, omo tenaso. He was just showing them basic things. That can't you people do this? Will you always continue to go to toilet in the bush? He was showing them videos of the Japanese people, and he was telling them the reason why the Japanese people are insulting them. Of this, because of these basic things, they started having ideas to develop, brains to develop. The Chinese people started saying, hey, eventually, we have to develop. Denmark with us. Eventually, the Chinese people said, no, let's develop because they are building Toyota, land, building exporting to me. Eventually, they started developing, building. What about the Lexus, Eco America, Toyota, America? You to Toyota, no, Mrs. didn't buy the Lexus, luxurious cars made for USA. Lexus, no, son, as it. Because Americans, they always want to feel that pride. They say yes, you wear your car, but and yet Toyota in free Japan. But a Japanese car, Lexus, a Toyota, a brand. Omudi kwa America na America for nto. Ana omu yusu o madwene se we kwa we wo to omu modu to omu no se we from Americans. Yem pe bibi mfa mo no mo to no to di luxurious friend is saying expensive car made for US, made for United States. That was it. I didn't know. You see, solutions to our problems. Enya continue. Enya no pursuit. I born. Na ye komu mianya. Na ye. Charlie. Sometimes who's a Ghana ni bi tigana spend no coffee. No coffee no. I won't nom tigana. I won't nom coffee no. Dia na won't. Wo bi tini krom no so nom coffee. Oh, what they use so nom coffee. Sometimes use your brain to think. Go Ghana ni bi no jacket. It shouldn't. No a perfect jacket. What brains na wouldn't be adrenaline na wouldn't be nyansa na wouldn't more. There is a purpose for everything. There is a reason to bruni ye baby. Timonsu ye baby, I want to say the entina me ye we Ghana ye wunu ye no papa bi buy a friend to fista. No, I was shedding the canna the tuning na. The only waste to say the patuntum bema which now I was see no bit in the belt a boss or no in the waste no this how waste even to the pan and the tuning in our camp move and into a shot tardy and not tardy and a rural gun in near fun or those or the number. I'm only trying to encourage us so we can build it if we want to build it. We can also become great if we want to become great. Because the people that have created greatness for themselves are not better than us. They were just inspired. They believed in themselves, so you can also build it. And today they've built it. And today their sons and daughters live like Arabian kings and queens. I say, God bless you and take good care of yourself. I love you.